Check 1, 2.
Yeah, are we good to go? All
Okay.
right.
3, 2, 1. You can start.
Okay, yes, welcome to the show. And of course, it's a premiering today. This is the uh, Know Your Legends. And of course, it's coming live on Pulse Sport. You can even catch it on Apple Sport, YouTube channel. Today, we are hosting the gentleman himself, one of Uganda's legend, Bob Roberts. So we are coming live from Gayaza, and this is Kampala. That's all we can say. A happy new year to our viewers. Of course, I can't just start off minus wishing you the new year.
Yeah.
So I have the legend in the house, and of course, it's Bob Roberts himself and me, the host. I'm Rob Styles. So we will head straight to Bob Roberts and tell us, everyone or all of you who are watching would want to know who is Bob Roberts. And of course, the question will go straight to him. We are here. Who is Bob Roberts?
Well, Bob Roberts is a very cool guy, and I've been rallying for a very long time. Started rallying in Kenya, and then back here to Uganda. But Bob, you know, so many people they've seen me, how I drive, how I behave. So it's me, Bob. There's nobody who has the same name like Uncle Bob here.
Most of us actually we call you Uncle Bob,
Yes.
but still people would want to know, when was Bob Roberts born? When did he come to Uganda, since he did not start running from Uganda?
No, no, no. Bob Roberts was born in Kampala here. That was 1955. Studied here and schooled here. Joined force. This was long time in '73. Yes, this is when Amin's time took over. So we were posted to Russia to fly the MiG-21. So we did that. '79, that's where we stopped because of this war. Now I'm doing my own business. I'm running. I started in Kenya. That was in 1982 after coming from exile. That's where I joined a rally. And I won one rally in Kisumu. That was Lakeland. That was, I don't know, I don't remember which year. But I was driving an Alfa Romeo 1750. Yeah. And then came back here, started rallying. And the first car I drove from here was the late Mike Mukula, Captain Mike Mukula. I bought his car. That is where I was started, rallying. It's a PA10. Most people they call it, I don't know, but it's a PA10. I know PA10. So that is where I started, slowly, slowly. Yeah.
Stepping back a bit, um, where did you get the passion, of course, to join rallying? Have you had rallying background?
No, rally background I didn't, but I used to watch. I used to watch when I was young, and long time I had one of this guy, but he passed away. Uh, I asked him if I can sit at the back. It doesn't matter whether they are, roll cage or what. So he agreed. Um, this was called the man, I don't remember now, but that is where I started having that passion to have to be, in the rally. I used to watch. Then started as a navigator, but I didn't go much in the navigation. So I started getting my own car, drive, like that.
Do you still recall that driver that you were calling the notes for during your debut days?
That guy was called, I don't know, Munyegera, not Munyegera. He used to have a petrol station, Caltex, those days on Ginger Road. That I don't remember exactly. It has gone. It's been
Okay.
long time, long, long time. And then, of course, when I left the navigation, I started driving. So drove a VW Beetle. It was a 120-kilometer race. I won that race in a VW.
Oh,
Yes, Beetle. And that Beetle, my dad bought it from Botswana. It was a 2-liter intercooler turbo. So that's the one I used to. And after that, I sold it to Kawele. Kawele used to drive also. So I don't know what happened in Uganda.
okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
VW Beetle.
and after that, so the legacy continued. Uh, Among the cars that you have driven, which car that you felt really, when I sit in this car, I'm giving my word?
Yeah, that car is a Ford Courier, a pickup double cabin. There's nothing which can beat that car. I don't have to go for these small cars because I cannot manage. The engine is too, it doesn't have the power. Those are 2-liter. This one is a 3 to 4.5 liter. So if you give me a small car, you are just wasting your time. For me, the best car and all the trophies, most trophies I have at home, they're from the pickup.
Oh,
Yes, pickup double cabin.
so does this mean that you've not enjoyed some saloon cars like the Mitsubishi Evo we saw you sometime back driving?
No, I drove the Evo, but of course it was not a new Evo. It was an old Evo. There's a guy, Storchy, the son. That's the car he used to drive. But now the way he was a bit rough, the car it wasn't that good. It could not take the beating. But it was a good Evo. But still, I didn't feel that. At least there was a position of 5, 4, 6, like that. But for me, it seems it's too. No, it doesn't have power. All these small cars, I don't know now. I've not entered those Fords, whatever, but I'm really needs to have a big car. This is where I can enjoy because I can see far. I can modify my pickup, put 12 shocks, then you take off. Small cars, no. Even now, if I ask for somebody here that give me a car just for a second, nobody is going to give me his.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the entire time of your racing,
Yes.
uh, what was your lowest moment?
Unless I drop out, but the lowest was 6th. I've never been 7th unless car breaks down, but from 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, that is all that's the position I used to take in a.
Experience, uh, what time where you felt that have really been disappointed in the event?
Event. You see, the way I said, these are politics. You can do better. You follow somebody, but then you reach a certain place, you see that they are cheating you. You're on the same pace with the car you are chasing, but end of the day you see is keeping on adding more. That is where you feel that there is something wrong. My car is still okay. The other one is okay, but I don't know how they do it and cheat somewhere there. I don't know. That is my disappointment with these drivers here, or the how do you call them? Yeah, these guys who stays at the controls, marshals and all
Marshall,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
So you mean because we even hear it these days, or even now, we still hear such things. So you mean things have been happening even way back in your times?
No, way back it was clean. You see now, when we started rallying here in Uganda, we didn't have time for recce. There was no recce those days. You were just drive to the ramp, and there you are given the notes. You are puzzled where you go. Hmm? There was no recce. So, and then the rally here, it was 60 kilometer, 50 kilometer, not this 6 kilometer. If somebody has now the Fords and all that, you are behind. You cannot beat this guy unless his car breaks down. 6 kilometer is only 2 minutes, 3 minutes for these cars. But then for us, we used to start City Square. We got the first control is in Impiji. Second, you already in Masaka, like that, Mbarada. Then you turn back, you come back, you drive again, Jinja, or you go to Mbale, like that. But these days, and then the service park, we didn't have those service park. The service was on the main road. You come out from the section straight to the main road, do your service, fuel, everything, and you continue. Now, this business, that is why they put 6 kilometer, 25 the longest. It's not fun. It's good people to see the cars from here to Masaka, fast control. Hmm? We used to drive day and night. Whether your car is breakdown, you have another engine, you fix, and then you continue. But here there are so many, FIA, yeah, this, you don't do this, you don't do that. This is where rally is not fun anymore. Eh? Cheating is the most important thing here. Yeah, I don't know how they must be getting money out of it by cheating. Because now, for me, I'll drive. The first car, of course, they brought these phones. He will call that I'm just a kilometer ahead. I'm coming. So the guy who is at the FF, the flag man, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what is happening. But the fellow who is holding the clock is already informed that we are coming. So he'll freeze that clock when you are at least almost 50 to, let's say, few meters away. He freezes the clock. So
Oh,
when
that's how it's done.
yes, that's how it is done. Now, the flag man, he will just wave the flag. But there, 30 seconds, 45 seconds is already given to you. And then when you start a new control, we start, 3 minutes, but they'll give you 2 minutes. 1 minute is already yours. They will flag you 2 minutes, not 3 minutes. So to follow this man, if you don't come out of the car or the navigator to go and ask at the control, what time did this man leave? You are doomed. If you sit in the car and you relax for them to call you, you are finished. 1 minute is already added on his time. So you follow this man a minute, you will break the car. You cannot beat that minute. Already is already gone. This is where they cheat. Minutes, they were given 2 minutes instead of 3 minutes to start, and you are there. They'll give you 3 minutes, and then that is almost 4 minutes to get that fellow, which is very difficult. I drove in Rwanda, Mountain Gorilla. We messed at the service park, Mahoro. My brother, he went, I don't know what happened. He read in notes in a different book, a notebook. But we are late, penalized 10 minutes. That 10 minutes, we broke the car just to see that we can beat that minute. But we failed. So these guys, that is how they cheat. I know very well. Because now he has the time, the official time.
Yep.
For me, if it is my car waiting, that time they don't count. They count the other guy. So he's already informed that we are here. So he freezes the clock. You don't ask. That is your problem. They've gone.
So does this mean it's one of the reasons you were quitting the sport, or still you were stretched financially?
Quitting financially, that is everybody. Yeah. But quitting, I'm still. But now, If we can organize these rallies, suppose I'm not going to drive. You call Bob. Let me be at the control. Hmm?
Yeah.
Let them call somebody else, those veterans. Let them run those controls. There won't be any cheating. But if you put these marshals, marshals, I think they are getting 10, 20,000. The guy is there from morning. He doesn't have
Giving you
even a bottle of water.
water. Yeah.
You park there, he asks Bob, do you have some water in your car? This is really, it's not fair. But you call Bob, give him a control. Take Mambo, give him a control. Take Sam Sally, give him a control. You will see this rally, it will be proper. There won't be any cheat because I'm not going to cheat for Sabuguzi or Rakataka. No, time is tight. There's no need that you call me. No, there's nothing. But here, you bring a car, you will win the rally because you don't want that car to fail. That somebody brought a brand new car, now it did not finish. No, there will be somewhere for him to be on top. It happens, we know, but we don't want to pin so and so. No, we know you drive a rally, you know who is going to win. So you just go. In case he breaks it down, then you will go ahead. Otherwise, it is very difficult. Rallying marshals needs old people like we. Do, be like Kenya. Kenya, it is those old guys who are under control, not young boys.
There's no way you're going to
There's
bargain.
no way. These guys are making their food there. They are waiting. Any car, as soon as the car comes, and then already they've called the headquarters. Such and such a car, it has passed here this time. You wanted, there's no way you can cheat. Those days we used to have those clocks. You come, clock is there, you punch your card. It cannot change. That is your time. But these guys who writes on your book here,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, looking back in your years or your days, have you had that rivalry with any team? You know, we always have those rivalries with the teams.
You see, that is where I told you, Bob is a very cool guy. He's a peacemaker. Everybody, you will never find somebody saying Bob did this to me or that. No, I'm always, you know, friends with everybody. Everybody, I really help so many. These tires, I need this one, I need. I don't have any gripe with anybody in the rally fraternity. No, I'm okay with them, and they know.
You went down to South Africa to compete. Was it in ARC? Did you? How was your experience that side?
No, ARC, in fact, we started, but we didn't continue. It was the fuel pump. I don't know what happened. The car was okay, but then driving maybe few 10, 15 kilometer, everything went down. Fuel pump. That is, that was the problem. And then with the fuel pump, they are not allowing you to put two fuel pump. It is one fuel pump. So there's no way you could. So we spend a lot of money going there, but then things, that is what happens. Fuel pump only. Even same thing in Rwanda. I was going to finish that rally in Rwanda with a pickup, third, but the last section, stopping at the control, they were just we countdown. The car was, it was running or idling, but as soon as I engaged the gear, the car went silent, and I didn't move from there. This is, I don't know what happened.
That was so
After
painful.
the rally, they pulled the car to start the car. Car was okay. But I don't, this is God. For me, I don't regret, why I didn't finish the rally. Or this is God tells you now, you stop here. If you go ahead, you might get a problem. So don't regret that, I would have done this. No, they told you, you stay. If you go ahead, something can happen.
Actually, that
Yeah,
takes us back to the question I was asking.
yeah.
So, all those challenges that you've faced before, uh, didn't you feel like you were disappointed with the cars, or you were always going out to enjoy the rally?
No, for me, enjoying. And I make sure that everybody sees the way I rally, my stance. They are very happy. You pay a 10,000 entries, but you know you will come back to me. You say, Bob, I've had enough. You did this for me. My 10,000, I don't regret. I don't. This is, you know, I don't know how to explain, but this is how Bob is.
So, if you are to come back, would you still want those saloon cars, or you still want the big cars? Because we've known Bob for driving,
Big
the
cars.
huge rally cars.
Yes. For me, still I'll go for a big car. You see now people are getting fundraising circuits. I don't know why. I tried, but it didn't work out. For me to get people to fundraise, we get a pickup. If I can get a pickup, the rest is on me. I'll fix it. I'll put shocks. I'll put the engine. I'll do everything because I have all the attire of the rally. Everything I have. But for me, I need a big car. Small car, I cannot. I can't. They are good, but I cannot manage that with small cars because my foot is. I know it has kilos in it. It's very heavy, very heavy. You see, when on in the car, the small car, I have to make a hole. You hit that bottom. It makes something like a pot, like where my my feet sits there.
Yeah,
Eh? It, whether I take a jump, it does not come out from there. It's still holding that accelerator.
I
Hmm?
see.
Yeah, that is handbrake. I don't use these handbrakes here. I used to make handbrake for foot brake. You know where you put the foot rest.
Yeah.
That is where I used to put my handbrake. You just tap it there. Here you are holding the steering. Tap, the car goes. Pop, the car goes. You don't waste time. Hmm? Oh no, just tap it. Hmm? But small cars they are okay, but not for me. Big car. I'm planning to get one, but you see, I have to do some other things, building here, that needs somebody to say, no, let's see Bobby, let him come back. Let's give him this. Hmm? Whether it is an old pickup or whatever, but you give me, I'll do the rest.
So, which has been your highest moment where you have felt you have really made it in rallying and you were happy at that time?
No, that happy was in Kisumu, the day I won the rally. I drove this car in a rally in Kisumu with big cars, 240 RS, those very powerful cars. But I don't know, that's good. I managed to finish first. First of all, they took a wrong turn. I was driving car number 9. That road was under construction. So all these cars, you see people, viewers, I mean viewing points, whatever, people, they will stand on the sides waiting for the car. Now, these guys, they were standing on the wrong side of the road. So the first car, he thought maybe that's the what? That's the road,
Yeah.
the road. So they were following, all these cars were following that, but reaching front there, it was a dead end and it was wet. Eh? All the mud, they could not turn to come back. So I reached there. I was going to take the same turn, but my brother-in-law was my navigator. He said, no, 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 no. We are the one constructing that road. That is a dead end. You take this one. We came, fighting. I quarreled with him. He said, no, you.
Okay, so Bob, continuing, does that mean all these crews they had not done the recce, or what really happened for them to take a wrong turn?
No, they did recce, but you see, people can make reaching the main road. You don't know where Kampala is. Eh? Because you see, is this, we have to, if the navigator doesn't write down that we are turning left or right, there you have to ask, where is Kampala Road?
I see.
because all your mind, everything is in that section. Coming to the main, you can get lost. It is the same thing. You see people lining up. eh? Okay, the first car made a mistake. Maybe he didn't read the notes properly. The second one also followed because they could see marks.
Yeah.
People are there cheering. They thought maybe this is the, but it was wrong turning. For me, we did the turning, but after abusing my brother-in-law, but we reached the control. How many cars have passed here? This is the first car. So they sent a message to the headquarters that Alfa Romeo 1750, it has passed, it's the first car. So now you to these guys to turn, to come to that control, is I've already beaten them. Two, that was my best.
Mm.
Yeah.
In the whole career, you can
Yes.
say.
Mm.
Okay. Back home here in Uganda, do you remember any rally that you could say, really, I gave them a run for their money?
That was in Gulu. Gulu, we drove Gulu. I didn't even myself, I don't know how I drove Gulu. The car was just flying. Gulu was my best in those roads. It was the best. But I finished third. There was some bit of problem somewhere, but I really enjoyed the Gulu rally.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if we can go back in Gulu.
So Bob, as a legend, I've learnt about, is it Fadi?
Yes.
Do you have any plans of giving us son? Because we are seeing many legends now. We are seeing their sons coming into the sport. What plan do you have for
No,
Fadil?
no,
Or what plans does Fadil have?
no. Fadil is a very busy boy. I don't want him to go to this rally.
Why? Because
No, he drove the
we want to
pickup
see
here.
another Bob Roberts.
No, no, no. I don't know. It depends on him. But the guy is very busy. I don't think even the wife can't agree. Even the mother. For me, I can say, oh, you joined the rally. But his son, my grandson, is the one who is going to be. Because now, as soon as come, comes to 14 years, he's going to the rally school, Finland. So you know that is how they start from when they are young. And he's very good in those games, rally. So he wants to put that boy in the school, rally school. Maybe we'll wait for him if God still keeps us. But Fadil is very busy guy.
So we should expect the younger blood.
The young guy,
and
but
that's
for me,
your grandson.
yeah, if for me they can sponsor, I will be there. Because I'm not rusted. I'm still fit. I can beat these guys.
You believe?
Believe down,
Uncle
straight
Bob,
down. Yeah.
can you really touch the boys of this era?
Give me the car.
Uh,
Put them on the line. We see. I'm retired. My pension my kids have grown up. So why should I take the rally car 60, 80? No, it is a rally car. You flat out. If this thing can turn like this, let it turn. But you won't beat me. If I say I'll beat you, I'll beat you. Let it overturn or whatever. Then the people say, oh, Bob was going to beat this guy. I beat this boy, uh, the one who used to drive a buggy, Peter Hossi, Festino. Nobody could beat that boy. All these Rakatakas, they were overturning because of that small car. But I beat this boy until he got lost. He came, he shook hands, and said, Bob, you are really a man. But even these ones, okay, it's because of the car. But you give me the same car, I will do it.
Still have the vigor and the
Yes,
energy.
I'll hold it, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Uncle Bob, on this side of administration, guess currently you're following our sport.
Yeah.
Where do you see the state? I mean, how do you see the state of our sport right now?
No, state is, this rally now, that is where I told you, there is some cheating going on. Let it be okay. The circuit is something very not normal, like driving in the long route. Circuit is okay, but still, we need people who can monitor these guys, especially if it is those boys who are on the controls. That rally, it will never be okay. Change that system of young boys. We need money. If I'm getting 20,000,
Mm.
if Bob comes gives me 100,000, of course I'll change my times. Time you go. They will see you from the other auditee. So it needs big people like we to follow up this cheating.
But looks like the people you're talking about, they have no time. They always want to stay in the shades, keep on watching and enjoying the
The
rally.
problem here, we don't have how do you call it, a club. If we have a club for all rally driver, you let them come every day. A suggestion box is there. Then we can sit and we discuss. If there is a rally now in Mbarara, we call all those old guys that we have a rally in Mbarara. You give us fuel, give us accommodation, blah, blah, blah. We can plan. Hmm? For me, I can run the control. Everybody can run, but not these young boys. Sorry to say, but this is how we are going to put this rally straight.
Hmm.
Yeah. Kenyans are doing like that. Why should you take guys from here to Rwanda? Okay, because even Rwanda, they have a system, maybe the way they cheat. These are helping. But here, in our country, here, we need veterans like ourselves. We'll manage.
So will you spearhead the campaign maybe to call upon the veterans and be helping, especially on that side of marshalling?
Yeah, but if Dipo is the president, let him call a meeting. We can sit and what we need is give us accommodation, give us fuel, give us everything. Hmm? The way other people comes and they will they take this and that. We'll be in Barad and we'll do everything proper.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
see.
telling you, no cheating. Eh? You cannot cheat. I cannot give you that. Ah, you go. No. Why? That is not sport. It is not sport. This fellow is fighting for the championship or to finish, have a podium, and you want to cheat him. No, it's not. You give him his right. Time, if it is a minute, you give him a minute. It goes.
Mm.
No less than that. Rally will be okay.
Okay. Then the other side, who was your best driver in your areas? Who are the drivers that you are looking at, or you were fancying, and you would say, surely,
You
such
see,
and such a driver?
yeah,
Mm.
such a driver.
Mm.
Okay, for me, I'm the one who put Riaz in a rally car, the late Riaz, to show him how change the gears, how to brake, how to. It was me. And this guy, God rest him in peace, he sent me to Dubai, Rallyart in Dubai, just to work on his Evo 7. We did everything. I stayed there for 1.5 months. But Riaz was the best guy in driving. Okay, that time people used to have money, but he was good. And then another fellow I respect is the late Muhanji. Muhanji, he could drive and the way he was moving is, I used to move with Riaz, Muhanji. Eh? The footwork, it was too good, too good. Those are only two guys I respect. But this one's okay there, but two I respect, but they're all gone. They're
The
all
rest in
gone.
peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
So currently, our drivers, our generation, uh, do you think we are having a very good generation? How can you compare your generation to this generation
No,
of ours?
yeah, this generation is good. They have very nice cars, very powerful. Those days we used to have very old, not old. Those times they were new cars, but no, they didn't have that power these guys have. Huh? So they are good. They are doing good now, like those Lubega and Mike Mukula Jr. They are coming up. Nasa, they are okay. Those are good guys. But these old guns, they are still. But mm-mm. These young ones, they okay. I respect them. They are good.
Okay, as we wind up, who was your idol back in the days? Okay, in your entire time of rallying, who has been your idol? Who is that driver?
Now which one?
Ah,
That one now it is very hard. Which one? It is very difficult because they are all good. They are all, but I don't know. Muhanji, yeah,
mm.
he was my best friend. We are the one who used to work on his car. And if I can get that car of Muhanji now, I was looking for it, I will buy it, that Kitaguru. Anytime they say the car is on sale, I will take it.
I think uh, that car is available, but I don't know if the car is on sale
I
because I
don't know.
remember some time back.
Because I saw it in the photo, pictures, it is run down. But for me, I don't care about run down. Even myself, I'm old. But I want to keep that car. Remember Muhanji.
Actually, I can
Yeah.
see here Zawel Kuj is sending some greetings to you.
Okay.
I think would be the best person to tell us what's happening there.
Mm.
Okay. Anyway, Chinji Edward, yes, I can see you. Kazibwe Ivan, thank you so much, guys, and everyone who is watching.
Yeah.
And the recap, of course, will be coming on Pulse Sport. I'll be sharing some links of this piece that has started today or that has premiered today. Thank you so much for following. So we are winding up with Bob, and for any other information, you will have to wait on the recap, and you will see everything. You will see the moments of Bob Robert. You will see the cars that he has driven, and maybe some short clips. So just subscribe to Happy Sport, and of course, you will have to subscribe to Pulse Sport, because this is where the recap will be running from. So Uncle Bob, maybe you can give us the last message here and what you think the direction our sport should take to improve, maybe sometime to go to the professional level.
First thing, no cheating. We will go very far because we can, people. You go to Kenya and there's no these things of cheating. But we'll keep up slowly. We'll make it work out. Let them be. Don't chase somebody because of I want to chase this fellow. I want to pass it. No, you drive on your pace. You have your time. You go according to your time. Don't say, Bob is ahead. I have to pass him. No, this is where we go wrong. You take your time. In case something happens, okay, you go ahead. But don't put your mind that I'm chasing Bob. I have to pass him. You will never pass Bob. You will get into problem. Then things will work out. Yeah.
I'm having one last question. Actually, it's so vital. Why do you think sponsors have shunned away from the sport? Why is it that it's not like back in the days of your time?
We are not showing the results.
Oh,
Yeah. You see, running also sometimes it is business. They will sponsor Bob. Okay, Bob is good. They will give him money or whatever. But he won't finish the mileage. He will never give these guys the mileage because he wants to save that money to do other business. They've given you money for the rally. You keep that money, do the best, give them the result, mileage. These people, they want their mileage. They cannot just give you money and you don't show them what you, what you have. You give me money, I'll show you how to turn the car and put it back.
so what should we like? What should we do, or what should the drivers do to bring back those sponsors?
Give them mileage. And then in case you want to go for sponsor, go with the team.
You
Don't
hear
go
that?
individual that, oh, let me go to look for sponsor. No, it is your team. Go to MTN, whoever. You say, I'm so and so, this one is my manager, this, we are looking for sponsorship. So that you can plan with that money. Also, they want to see that, oh, this guy has a team, they've come for sponsorship. But if you go, you, the driver, eh, these other uh, crew of yours, the navigator, they will think that you took money from these people, you don't want to share. But share with these guys. Plan that
Mm.
this money they've given us, this is for tires, this is for shocks, this is for that. So everybody, you work as a team, not you yourself the driver. And make sure if you've given money, give the navigator money. Is the right, is the most important person in that car. Your lifestyle is with this guy. Otherwise, if he tells you straight on, T junction, eh, you are finished. For me, if you tell me T junction straight on, I'll go because you told me I am following you. Give them something. Let them leave some money at home. You go to Mbarara.
Mm.
The home people, they know that, oh, my dad or my husband is going to Mbarara. This is what he has left. But you, the driver, don't go alone to get sponsorship. Keep it in a team.
Okay.
Yeah, team always wins. We used to rally with teams. We would say, oh, so and so and so, we have 5 cars, we're in a team. So we win the trophy for the team trophy.
Mm.
But I don't see it here now. We used to have training rallies, 120 kilometers, just to keep people. Don't wait for Mbarara rally. Eh? You test your car, drive, same like you are driving these rallies. But 120, this is training rally. We used to have that one.
Yeah.
And then you go for the next big rally. But these guys, the car is packed. Tomorrow, a week, he comes out. No, you cannot. You can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, that we have been with. I think Bob can give us his last words as we wait maybe for the second time we will host him. Yeah.
Yeah. All drivers, please take care. Drive safely. Don't rush. Of course, you rallies, you rush. There's rush there, but you take care. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
See you
Thanks.
some other time because we still need you again
Oh
for
yes.
some other interviews.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, everyone who has been live. Keep it Pulse Sport, and of course, keep it Happy Sport. Thank you. See
Good.
you
Good.
next time.
Good. You know, for me, I used to go for sponsor.
Mm.
I used to go with my team.
Mm.
We sit there. They ask questions. Oh, what are you going to do? We show them what we are going to do. We
Mm.
give them